And thank you for the inspiration, Mr. Salucci. Nietzsche ends up becoming important, especially for people of my Gen X generation. We start to try to grasp the strongman government, the only one of which we knew about would have been chiefly would have been the government of Saddam Hussein. And so as the idea of, and all of our parents, I bet everybody's parents, they always caution them about the strongman state. This is, the liberals love the strongman state. Well, Nietzsche threw everything off. When you went to college, Nietzsche threw everything off because you started to roll around this idea of the strong man. Why is then the weak man? Why was the morality of the weak man so good, though? It feeds the poor. Will the strong man feed the poor? Well, only if the strong man wishes to feed the poor. One of the most important things that Nietzsche did for people like in my Gen X generation is we finally started to understand personalities. Nietzsche introduces much more effectively the totalitarian authoritarian. And why? You could walk through it. You could walk through it and understand. In a world of chaos and disorder, all I'm trying to do is to have one word for one thing. Like Huang Di in Hero. Do you know how many words there are for sword? When I am emperor, there will be one word. That was so beautiful. That's one of those. I bet Nietzsche would have cried if he got to see Hero. I bet he would have been like, this is true art. So, the Democrats, in defending slavery, one of the things about slavery that was actually like the big objection, not just it was the religious stuff, it didn't make dollars and cents. This is why when people want reparations and weird stuff, notice it's typically black Democrats, a party that was openly discriminatory and violent toward ethnic minorities of all sorts. The Democrats, the slavers, liked living like that. There was very few of them. They were on the top. The Democrats have always managed to create a strict strata of society. Here are the soldiers, here are the merchants, here are the workers, here are the politicians, here are the scholars. They like that. This is why I associate the Democrats with the kind of institutions that beloved Plato's Republic. And with this idea, this is why they like this kind of mystical approach to government. This is why the morality is constantly shades of gray. It's not poor people's morality where there's good and evil. You ain't right. You ain't right. That's something we would associate now with white Republicans. That's a kind of use of language we would associate with those types of people. Democrats really have had this problem now for a while. They've been trying to work it out within their ranks, having different centers of power. But the problem is they don't have fundamental principles. And so at some point they've got these people in their party. Al Gore's dad was a Klan grand wizard. They have people in their party who think that some people should rule over the poor because the poor can't rule themselves. And while with Republicans, there has to be a faith in your fellow man because God created all souls and everyone has a cross to bear. And this is the Republic, and you ain't got no say over nobody else. Boom. All principles, all just fundamental principles that one can easily live by and constantly apply. And really, they liked the ostentation. It wasn't efficient. People in the North were even proving it. They were like, you guys aren't even making money on this. You're doing it because you like having slaves. And they would dress them up in the hand-me-downs that they had bought from France. French black people dressed in purple French outfits, running around getting eggs in Charleston.